All right, here we go. Southold versus Pierson. Today's weather, nice sunny, 60 degrees. Wind is blowing towards Southold side, and will definitely be a big factor in this one. Right away, we're going to have a throw-in from Duffy. He goes to Palencia, who is back. Glad to see Fred back on the field. Duffy's throw again goes in to Aguna. It's played by Palencia, who keeps it in bounds. Ball hanging up in the air. Other Palencia, Danny, he's going to play it. Gets it over to Jack Sapnowski, who goes back to Jay Sean McCray. McCray attempts to put it to Johnny Lopez. However, Pierson, they're going to get to it. Schill, however, is going to get back there before Pierson could do anything with it. It's going to be another throw-in for Southold. It's going to be McCray taking this one. McCray going for Lopez. It's bounced around now. Danny Palencia is moving up the sideline. He's moving up pretty fast. He is going to cross it in. However, it does go out of bounds, so we are going to get a goal kick here. With the wind at his back, Pierson kicker gives it a pretty good boot. Southold, however, fields it, and the ball goes right back to Palencia. Attempts to get it to Lopez. Can't quite get it there. Pierson is now moving within the other direction. They get a pretty nice cross in. It's a foot race. He could get a shot off here, however, he does not. And the ball rolls right into the arms of Fredericks, who will be punting into the wind now. We're going to see how he approaches getting the ball out of the box today, at least until the wind is at his back when we switch sides in the second half. The ball out pretty well this time. Punt did not go too far, however, Southold played it pretty well. Quick exchange of possessions, or Southold's back with it. Now we got a trip on the far side of the field. And we are going to get a throw in here. There is a Nowinski, who has the ball stripped from him. Karsten gets up to it, however. Now Pierson's moving with it again. Fighting for the ball here. However, Southold wins it. Now on the far side of the field is Aguna. Goes to Sepp. Now attempting to get it down the sideline. Cannot quite do that. So now Pierson's moving back with it. McCray fields it, however, and gets it over to Lopez. Johnny Lopez moving up the sideline with it, and it's knocked out of bounds on Pierson. So now McCray is going to get a throw in. McCray is going to Danny Palencia on this one. And now Palencia is going to make a move, take a shot! It is deflected and saved. A very nice move by Palencia. And they get a punt off here by Pierson. Midfield. Jack Sepp trying to get to it. Or Pierson rips it away. Pierson now trying to maintain possession here. Southold's D gets back to it, however, and makes a nice play. Now Walensky clears it up the sideline. Palencia is going to try and get to it. He's got a ton of speed. He is going to keep it in bounds, try and get a shot here, but he does not. And the ball is cleared out by Pierson, so we are going to get a throw in once again from McCray. McCray's throw. It's fielded by a Pierson player and pops straight in the air. Schill is there to play it, however, it's played by Pierson. Now they're moving up the sideline with it. It goes out on Schill, so Pierson is going to get to throw it in here. Pierson, throw in is deflected. Karsten's going to try and clear it out, gets it to Palencia, and it goes off of his hand. And Pierson's going to get a throw here. Here's Pierson's kick, and it's deflected by Danny Palencia. Trying to drill that ball back in Southold territory, and McCray gets it out of there very nicely. Ball's rolling up the side, and it's going to go. It's not going to go out of bounds. It's going to be kept in bounds. Ball's rolled down the side, and it's going to be an offsides on Pierson. So McCray looks like he's going to take the kick here. McCray kicking into the wind, which has died down for now. However, it has been very on and off today. Ball remains on the ground. Schill fields it, gets it back to McCray. He's going to put it up the sideline. Lopez puts a nice head on it. Pierson in bounds, however, Pierson is going to get to it. And now they're moving up. Got a 2-on-2 here. Gets it to the outside. Now trying to cross it in. However, it's deflected off the head of Karsten. And it's swung outside of the box. And looks like we are going to get a corner kick here from Pierson. Or no, we are going to get a goal kick. Went off the foot of number 14. Here's Frederick's kick. Goes out towards the middle of the field. Pierson fields it, however it's deflected right away, and Palencia is moving with it, far sideline. Trying to clear it downfield. Cannot quite do so. And now it looks like we're going to get an offsides. Number 14 was way offsides. So Schill is going to take the kick here. Looked like it was trouble for a second, but number 14 was clearly offsides. Schill boots it downfield. It's played by Jack Sepp, who tries to get it over to Aguna. However, it's taken away quickly by Pierson. Now McCray is going to make a move. McCray's moving with it. And now McCray's moving down the sideline. He's going to send it down the sideline to Palencia. Palencia moving in. Palencia makes a move. However, Pierson's going to take it away. And they're going to kick it out of bounds. So we are going to get a throw in here from McCray. McCray. Southold's actually got a pretty good shot at scoring here. Shell gets it. Now it's going to try and get downfield. It's nice head on it by Pierson. Jack Sepp gets in there, however, strips it away. Palencia takes it. Palencia moving around. Dribbled it a little bit too far away. Now Pierson gets to it. Now putting Southold back in their own territory. Defense trying to hold it together. Shell gets it away. Duffy is going to put it up the sideline. It's played by Pierson again, however. Pierson moving around with it. And it's stripped by Aguna. We're right back to the Pierson defender. Now Sepp clears it way upfield. Looks like we're going to get a foul for maybe a handball or possible excessive contact. So let's see what Pierson could do with the wind at their back. Wind's starting to blow pretty hard again. Ball's deflected, and Fredericks is going to get over and get it. Pierson's defense way up. They're all the way up midfield. Fredericks, however, is going to take his time, obviously knowing the factor of the wind. And he's going to do a nice drop kick. Intended for Walensky. Aguna attempts to get it over to Palencia, however, put a little bit too much on the ball. So Pierson's going to get a throw in. That throw in's a pretty good one. Takes a very favorable bounce for Pierson as the ball's now rolling into Southold territory. Pierson going to try and cross it in here. However, Fredericks is going to smother it. And he's going to get it out to Lopez. He's got nobody near him for the moment. And he sticks with it. Very nice play by Palencia. And now Danny Palencia's going to move up with it. I meant to say Lopez. There's Palencia. Move him in with it. He's going to try and get a shot off. However, he gets it a little bit too wide. However, once again, good effort by Palencia. Ball goes into Pierson, and Pierson boots it up the sideline. However, Duffy gets to it and gets it right back into Pierson territory. Ball takes a favorable bounce. Now Palencia going to try and... Oh, wow. Pierson's goalie blocked it and then smothered it right away. Pierson's going to get the big punt off. McCray is going to get a head on it. Pierson gets another touch. Now McCray is going to make a move. And it's kicked out of bounds on Pierson, so it will be McCray's throw. McCray throws it to Schill. Gives a touch right back to McCray and rolls right out as McCray miskicked it. That run's going to go to number 13, who's going to try and get it over in the corner. However, Karsten gets in there and gets it away. However, rolled to the goal side of the flag, corner flag, so we are going to get a corner kick. First one of the game. Pierson's goalie made a very nice play on that ball that Palencia almost got in. Wasn't for that nice play. South will be up 1-0. With the wind going their way and the sun in their eyes. Now Palencia is going to make a nice move. Palencia trying to stick with it. Cannot. Pierson is going to try and get it away. Now that ball is going to go off the foot. Southold player into the hands of Fredericks. Fredericks' punt into the wind is a very good one. Clears midfield. Now Pierson trying to move the ball downfield over Southold's defense. Very good lately. Walensky is completely tripped up. No foul on that one. Now Pierson is going to try and do something with that advantage. Carson's going to clear it downfield. Ball rolling. It will roll out of bounds here on the near sideline. Number 1's going to get the throw in. We're going to get a sub. And some whistles. So Pierson's going to get their first sub in of the game. Southold is going to bring in Ricardo Lopez for Johnny Lopez. Here's the throw in for Pierson. And that one is going to be that was a handball. So now Pierson's gonna get a pretty good shot here. That's scoring. He's gonna boot it over. It's headed out of there by Karsten and right back in by Pierson. Southold's defense trying to get it out of there. And they do just that. Palencia is with the ball. Makes a move. Gets it over to McCray. McCray is going to get it over to Lopez, and he let him a little bit too far. So it's going to be another throw in for Pierson. Throwing for number 1. Headed by McCray. Very nice play by Palencia, trying to get to it. Pierson's defender knocks it out of bounds. Now Southold is in Pierson territory. McCray's going to take the throw. Pierson marking up on players. However, we have a wide open Schill back around the H of the field. Throw goes to Walensky, who gives it back to McCray. McCray crosses it in. Palencia sticks with the ball. Now the other Palencia, Danny, he's going to try and take a shot. It's deflected out by Pierson. So it will be another throw in for Southold. This one's going to be taken by Duffy. Gets it in to Palencia, who gives it back to Duffy. Now Lopez is moving with the ball. He's going to try and take a left-footed shot. However, does not go as planned and rolls right into the arms of the Pierson goalie, who's going to punt with the wind at his back. It's a pretty good punt. McCray heads it out of there quickly, however. Now Lopez gives a nice touch, and it's kicked out by Pierson. So Southold is moving once again in Pierson territory. McCray is going to be in on the throw. McCray looking for an option. He's going to go over to Schill. Schill going to cross it in. However, Pierson gives a nice touch, and now they're moving with it. However, Schill comes up and makes a very nice play. Now it's a foot race. Fredericks is going to come out and kick it out. Very nice play by Fredericks. Defense almost caught up to him. However, Fredericks got the job done and getting the ball out of there. Now Southold's defense going to have to go back to work with Pierson moving in. That throw in is a very good one. And Fredericks is going to receive the bounce. Fredericks going to throw it out. It goes to Lopez, trying to keep with it. Fighting for it. And Pierson's going to strip it away. Now moving again in Southold territory. The kick tries to lead him towards the goal, however. Let him a bit too much, and the ball rolls out. So Southold is going to get a goal kick here. See what Fredericks could do with it here. Fredericks kick. Strong one goes to Walensky. Now it's cleared downfield. Palencia trying to get to it. Foot race. Palencia sticks with it. Palencia might get a shot off here. Palencia shot. He got it. 1-0 Southold. Danny Palencia. Palencia almost cashed in so many times last game. Almost got one earlier today. He's got a big one today. It's 1-0. As for Pierson, this is not good, especially with the wind advantage they have this half. And Southold up 1-0. Ball's going to roll out on Pierson here, right after the goal. And McCray is going to get the throw in. Jay's going to go back to Schill. Schill goes back to McCray. However, it's quickly taken back by Pierson. However, they overkicked it a little bit. Fredericks going to get it out of there. Walensky is completely bodied, and that is a foul. A very blatant one, so Southold's going to get a kick here. Here's Schill. That ball is booted downfield. Played well by the Pierson defense. There's another push. And now we're going to get another foul. Palencia is going to take this kick. Now Palencia here is going to take a kick. He's going for the goal, and he just missed it. Very strong kick by Palencia. Just missed high. So here's the kick from Pierson as we're halfway through the first half. Lopez makes a very nice move. Now he's moving up the side with it. Gonna try and cross it in. Or Pierson's gonna get it back right away. It's stripped away. Freddie Palencia with it. Oguna moving with it. Taken away by Pierson. Oguna gets right back to it and knocks it out of bounds. It's gonna go out on Southold, so Pierson's gonna get the throw here. That throw in, very strong, however, goes off of Duffy. And it will go quickly out of bounds as Pierson's moving it very far once again. Ball is thrown in, very strong. Almost made it to the inner box. Here's the cross. Cross a little bit too much, and Southold gets it out of there. And now they're moving with it. Connor Kilcommons clears that one. It's being bounced around. And now the ball is cleared back into Southold territory. However, Duffy's going to get back to it and let it roll out. So it will be a goal kick. Here's Frederick's kick. Ball is drilled. Fielded by Pierson. Popped up in the air. Southold's defense going to get it out of there. Southold's Pierson's D, excuse me. They're going to get to it. Pierson still keeping the ball in Southold territory. Southold's defense, however, continues to knock it out every opportunity. Now Palencia is going to get it out. That's Freddie. And now Duffy goes to kick it, however, he overkicked it. However, it's going to be another call on Pierson. So Southold getting a lot of kicks today. A lot of free ones. Duffy is going to kick this one. Duffy's kick. It's going to be rolled out. Palencia gets to it. Now Pierson moving with it. It's going to be a handball, I believe, on Pierson. So Southold's going to get it in here. This is going to be Schill once again, who gives a nice boot. Palencia back there, and he is bodied down. Pierson trying to get it out. Very nice play by number 13, who kicks it way too far. So Southold is going to get a throw here. It's Duffy. Duffy's throw. Intended for Palencia and overshot. However, it is cleared out and headed back in by Kilcommons. And it rolls out of bounds on Pierson again. Southold might be looking at another big opportunity to score. That throw in is going to be a goal kick. Went out of bounds on Palencia. He's playing a very physical game today. Goal kick. We got a whistle. I'm not sure what's going on right now. He blew the whistle, but looks like they're going to play on. Danny Palencia gets to it. Passes to Freddie Palencia. It's over to Jack Sebnowski. Jay Sean McCray moving with it. Makes a nice move. Gets it back to Sebnowski. McCray moves it back to Schill, who almost overran it And Pierson's going to get it right back. However, Sepp almost put it back over there. And Palencia wins the ball. Palencia's going to take a long-range shot. And it's a goal! Second of the day for Danny Palencia. And Southold's up 2-0. How about that? The way that ball was kicked, it didn't even look like it went in. But it made it in the back corner of that goal. Southold is up 2-0. And Southold with the wind in their face and the sun in their eyes. And they are overcoming these minor obstacles. Some big goals. So here we go. Jack Sepp moving with it. He gets it over to Freddie Palencia. Gets it over to Justin Aguna, who makes a move. Aguna moves it over to Duffy. Duffy keeps it in. And now we are going to get a call on Southold. Or not. Not sure what just happened there. Pierson's going to stick with it. Pierson puts that ball at the side. Now they're moving with it. Number 3. And a very nice play by, I believe that was Schill. Karsten was back there too. Pierson moving around with it. Trying to get at least a shot off. Have not gotten any so far. Now Duffy's going to put that ball way downfield. And Danny Palencia coming by. Palencia! Will he get his third shot off? He does not. It is saved. Palencia almost had a hat trick there. But for that opportunity, he's just going to have to wait a little bit. Now Pierson keeping that ball in bounds. Trying to move it around. Trying to get some type of shot off. However, Southold's defense spinning like a brick wall, really. So that ball cleared downfield. Palencia gets to it. Palencia in a foot race. Gonna keep it in. Gonna try and clear it. However, he gets kicked down. McCrae is going to get to the ball. McCrae gets it over to Palencia, who tries to make a move. The ball gets kicked away. Schill gets back to it and gives it back to Sepnoski in the middle of the field. Sepnoski sticks through the attempted strip by the Pierson player. Ball's on over to Palencia. Gets it over to Jack Sepnoski. Can't stick through this one. And now we got a little bit of pushing, and it's going to be on Sepnoski, so Pierson is going to get a kick here. Here is the free kick for Pierson. And that ball takes a very wild bounce. Wind definitely pushing that ball towards the Southold goal. And Fredericks is going to get over there. Plenty of time to weigh out his options. Gets that punt out towards midfield. Ball's quickly deflected right back over to Fredericks, who's going to get to try this again. See if he's going to throw it or punt it this time. He's going to drop kick it. That ball is going to... He stayed with it. Freddie Palencia moving with it. Palencia sticks through the attempted slide tackle. Palencia makes a move. Gets it back to McCrae and put a little bit too far out of bounds. Now we're going to get some subs here for Pierson. We're going to see what Pierson can do with this one. That throw in. Played nicely by Southold. Ricky Lopez keeps in bounds. Gets over to Walensky. Makes a nice move. And now here we go. Johnny Lopez. Will he get a shot off? He kicks it out of bounds. However, a good shot attempt by Lopez. We're going to get a goal kick here from Pierson. Pierson's kick. Headed by Lopez. Now the other Lopez, Ricardo, is going to get it to it. It is going to be foul on Southold, so Pierson's going to get the kick here. That kick, headed by Palencia, gets it over to Aguna, who gets a nice touch on it. However, it's quickly taken away by Pierson. Pierson trying to bust through the defense. And that ball is going to be cleared out by Schill, however, to the goal side of the flag. So we are going to get a second quarter of the day from Pierson. Under 10 to play in the first half. It is 2-0 Southold. That corner is headed out by Walensky, and now Johnny Lopez is moving up with it. Aguna sticks with it. Aguna gets it over to Lopez. Lopez moving around with it. Stays with it. Gets it over to Johnny Lopez. He's now moving up the sideline with it. Lopez, as the ball bounced around, it goes off of him and out of bounds. It was thrown in by Pierson. Palencia is going to get over to it. However, it goes off of him and out of bounds. So we are going to get a throw in here from number 1. Throw in. It's going to be headed out by Walensky. And now it's headed into Southold territory. However, Schill gets it out quickly. Valencia trying to play it. Or cannot, however, Walensky's there, and now Walensky sends it down upfield. And defender is just going to clear it before Southold could do any more damage. For the time being, it is going to be McCray. McCray's throw goes to Walensky. And it's deflected around and kicked out of bounds by Pierson. It's going to be McCray's throw. Southold's going to bring in their first sub. McCray is going to pass it in short to Palencia. That ball quickly is taken back by Pierson. Now moving with it. Number 9 trying to get a shot off. However, Southold's defense is all over it. And they get it out. Believe we're going to get a throw in here. Possibly a corner. But it did not go in the goal side of, did not go out of bounds on the goal side of the flag, so it will be a throw-in. And a throw is attempted to be fielded by Pierson. They stick with it. I'm going to take a shot. However, Fredericks is there. Nice save by Fredericks, who had a great game last game. Here he's got his first save of the day, and he punts it out. Walensky has the ball bounce off him. Ball's quickly taken back by Pierson. Ball's bouncing around. Now Tinto Prack is just getting in there and thumping a few players. Now Palencia has a head that takes a favorable bounce and gets over to Ricardo Lopez. Lopez now on the move. Ball is going to take a bounce in favor of Pierson, however. Now moving up with it, and they clear it down the sideline. Number 9's moving in with it. McCray trying to get over there, and he does. So I believe it is going to be a corner kick. This ball went out on the foot of McCray. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Pierson trying to use their wind advantage to their favor before the half is over. Pierson's going to get a nice cross in. She'll try and stick with it, get out of there. And the ball is cleared to the far side of the field. It's going to roll and stay inbound. Number 10 makes a nice move. Gonna cross it. However, he crosses it much too far and it goes out of bounds. So we are going to get a goal kick from Gavin Fredericks. Fredericks kick in. It's going to be bounced out of bounds, and it's going to go out on Pierson, so Altinto Prack is going to get throw in here. His throw is going to go cluster players. Southold trying to perhaps get a playoff here. Ball's popped in the air. A nice touch by Lopez, who gets it over to the other Lopez. Pierson, however, gets a nice touch on it. Walensky goes over, gets the ball away. Lopez is kicked down, however, gets right back up. Lopez is tough as nails. Palencia gets it out. Now Pierson moving back with it. Number 10 gets to the far side. And the ball rolls out of bounds, so it will be a Southold throw. Tintelbreck's throw is going to go right out of bounds. So Pierson's going to get another throw off. Moving down the sideline. Kilcommons gets over to it, keeps it in bounds. Nice touch by Palencia, who's moving up the far side with it. Palencia makes another move, stays with it. He continues down the sideline. And kicked a little bit too far, rolls out of bounds on Pierson. So now we're going to get a throw in here. Altinto Prack is going to come up and take it. We've played 38. And we are down to the game, to the halves. Final 2 minutes. That throw is not to anybody. It's put out towards goal. I believe that is going to be a... Not sure what that is actually. It's going to be another throw for Southold. Time is just ticking down. Any possibilities of Pierson scoring with the wind advantage and the sun advantage seem to be getting slimmer and slimmer. Altinto Prack is going to get it over to Palencia. Now Palencia trying to stick with it. Ball's cleared out by Pierson, however, and Altinto Prack plays it. Keeps it in bounds. Pierson's player is tripped up. Rolls out of bounds on Southold, so Pierson's going to get throw. Under 60 to play. It's not going to be a throw, it's going to be a free kick. The kick is a pretty good one. Fielded by Southold. Now Walensky's bowled right over. He gets right back up. Southold's going to get a kick. So we're going to have an exchange of free kicks here. Final 20 seconds of the half. Tinto Prack and Show both to be loading up to take this kick. Tinto Prack looks like he's going to take it. And he boots it way downfield. Ball popped up in the air. Pierson sticking with it. Final 6 seconds. Got to get a shot off. And they will not get another shot off before the half's end. So Southold goes into the second half up 2-0.
What's going on, Southold? It's Gavin Fredericks back with another merch tutorial on how to get Southold athletic merch. So what you're going to do is you're going to type in Gmail. Well, it's a little different this time. I know. It's going to be a little crazy. But once you're in there, you're going to do search mail, search in S. Flanagan. So Mr. Flanagan sent us all out an email saying, get your red on, and it shows all of the Southold School merch. Once you're in, you see that you can pick whatever sport you want. You could just pick the Settler store if you want. Doesn't have to be a team. And as always, we got the best merch. We got pants, we got shorts, we got short sleeve shirts, we got long sleeve shirts, we got sweatshirts, we got backpacks, really anything you could ever ask for. Once you find something you like, you're going to click on it. In my opinion, I like this hoodie. You're going to search what size you want. You're going to put the quantity you want, add it to your order, go up to the top of the page, click on your bag, press checkout. If you really want something, you could press this, but skip the checkout. And then you're going to press checkout one more time. Fill out all your credentials, first name, last name, email, all of the necessary stuff. Then you're going to press next, and then that's how you get your fantastic Southold merch. Hope you guys enjoy. What's going on, Southold? It's Gavin Fredericks back with another merch tutorial on how to get Southold athletic merch. So what you're going to do is you're going to type in Gmail. Well, it's a little different this time. I know. It's going to be a little crazy. But once you're in there, you're going to do search mail, search in S. Flanagan. So Mr. Flanagan sent us all out an email saying, get your red on, and it shows all of the Southold School merch. Once you're in, you see that you can pick whatever sport you want. You could just pick the Settler store if you want. Doesn't have to be a team. And as always, we got the best merch. We got pants, we got shorts, we got short sleeve shirts, we got long sleeve shirts, we got sweatshirts, we got backpacks, really anything you could ever ask for. Once you find something you like, you're going to click on it. In my opinion, I like this hoodie. You're going to search what size you want. You're going to put the quantity you want, add it to your order, go up to the top of the page, click on your bag, press checkout. If you really want something, you can press this, but skip the checkout. And then you're going to press checkout one more time. Fill out all your credentials, first name, last name, email, all of the necessary stuff. Then you're going to press next, and then that's how you get your fantastic Southold merch. Hope you guys enjoy.
start the second half, as the wind is definitely picking up and will continue to pick up throughout the rest of the endurance of this game. Southold right away, moving Pierson back into their territory. The wind in their favor this time. Jack Sepp gets to it, and we're going to be called for something here. I believe it's going to be on Southold, and it is going to be on Jack Sepp. Here we go. We're just going to take a kick, and it is going to be quickly knocked away by Southold. Duffy is going to put that ball way downfield. Aguna's going to try and get to it, and Aguna gets a nice touch on it. He's moving it downfield. Pierson is going to try and get it away. However, Aguna's going to keep it in bounds, and it's knocked out of bounds on Pierson. All right, so here's the throw in for Duffy. It's knocked around, and it goes out of bounds on Pierson once again. So here's Duffy with the throw. Aguna. It's Valencia, and it's quickly knocked out of bounds. And this time it's going to be on Southold, so Pierson is going to attempt to get it out here. Throw in is knocked out of bounds quickly, and it's going to be Pierson's throw once again. Fredericks hasn't seen too much action today, but he's out there ready for anything. Ball quickly knocked out of bounds, and they're going to call, I believe, a back foot. I'm not sure, but there's Southold's kick regardless. Shell is going to take the kick, and with the wind blowing towards the goal, we're going to see what Shell could do with it. Shell gonna boot it. It is going to be taken away by Pierson, and Pierson is going to get rid of the opportunity. Now Sepp is going to boot it towards the goal, or it's going to go wide. So here we go with the free kick, or the goal kick rather. Pierson gets it downfield, however, Johnny Lopez quickly knocks it down. Here's Pierson on the far side. Throw in is going to be taken away by Southold. Palencia takes a shot. It's a goal! Freddie Palencia is back, and he's back with a goal. How about that? 3-0. Welcome back. Now Southold has capitalized on 3 long-range shots today, and their first one with the wind at their back. Pierson now misplays the ball right away, and Guna and Palencia quickly attacking. Palencia knocks that one out of bounds, so Pierson is going to throw it in. Well, momentum is in Southold's favor, really. It's Pierson's throw. Goes off the head off of Palencia. Now Danny Palencia boots downfield. Justin Aguna trying to get to it. Aguna cannot. Ball popped up in the air. Aguna sticking with it. Pierson gets it out. Danny Palencia keeps it in. Now going to send a long cross. Walensky going to get a shot, and it's off the defender of Pierson. Still in bounds. Aguna gets it over to Danny Palencia. Tries to cross it in. However, he knocks it out of bounds. So we are going to get a goal kick for Pierson. Ball's cleared out, and Duffy is going to boot it downfield. Laguna trying to get there. However, Pierson's defense is back to get it. And they just are going to roll it out of bounds. So Southold is going to continue to pin Pierson back in their own territory. It's going to be Duffy on the throw. The throw goes to Karsten. It's a nice touch. Or Pierson is going to take it out. Now Danny Palencia gets to it and boots it out of bounds. The ball's going to roll across the Southold campus. Seems we have a souvenir for a spectator here in out of bounds territory. Now that throw is going to be held up as the ball was thrown back in. And now we're actually going to get a real kick, a real throw in here from Pierson. Still holding up. Looks like we have the trainer out to check in on Danny Palencia. Not sure what happened. Certainly hope he is all right. Seems to be walking a little funny. Pierson's throw in is a long one. Justin heads it out, and Palencia keeps it in. Boots it way downfield. Aguna is going to try and get to it. Aguna keeps it in bounds. A lot of pushing. Now he's going to cross it. Now Lopez is going to get a shot. Johnny Lopez with the goal. How about Johnny Lopez? It's 4-0. Southold has a blowout. Man, oh man, this wind. Definitely a factor. A very nice cross by Aguna. Southold has now scored 2 goals in less than 6 minutes since the wind has been at their back. 4-0 out here against Pierson. And Southold just going to keep coming. Now Aguna almost stole the ball away. Palencia trying to catch up to number 11. Pierson now going to try and, just possess it. Get it back to their right defender, and that ball's going to go right out of bounds. So now Pierson's moving with it, moving quickly. Definitely want to take advantage of anything they can. Ball's going to be crossed in. Southold's defense has been a brick wall all day. How about Johnny Lopez dumping that guy to the floor? And now a fancy kick is attempted. However, he cannot get it off, and the ball rolls out of bounds. So Fredericks is going to get the goal kick here. First time we got to see Fredericks use this wind. Southold has now capitalized on more than 50% of their shots today. That kick is going to be deflected, and Pierson might get a shot off here. However, Karsten playing his position very well. The ball takes a odd bounce. Southold just trying to get it out of there. The ball is going to roll further and further from the goal. Pierson keeps it in bounds. Now getting it over, and they're going to kick it out of bounds. Throw in is going to bounce out of bounds. Pierson's going to re-throw it in. Ball being kicked around everywhere. Now Pierson moving in, make a move, and now continue to try and put Southold back in their own territory. However, now Lopez is moving up with it. We're going to get another goal opportunity. And now Jack Sepp is completely tripped, or he stays up on his feet. Ricardo Lopez gets over to Aguna, who is called for the offsides. Definitely a close one. It looked like he was probably just slightly off. So we are going to see what Pierson can do here. The kick is blocked by Aguna. Number 19 using his body as a shield to the ball. Ball rolls out of bounds. It will be, looks like Pierson's throw. They're going in close. The guy that was double teamed. Guna gets it over to Lopez, who gets it over to Walensky. Now Jack Sepnoski moving in. The ball being bounced around, and Pierson is going to maintain possession of it. Pierson making a nice move. Number 14, very good ball skills. Now they are going to move the ball away, and Southold trying to draw on offsides. McCray moving on the far side of the field. Gets a pass over to Lopez. Overkicked it a little bit. Now McCray's over to get it. Schill attempts to boot it downfield. However, the ball takes a bounce off a Pierson player. Now Palencia moving in. Freddie Palencia has the ball in the corner. Making nice moves. Trying to cross up the player. And he is going to... Can't quite win the 2-on-1. However, the ball is kicked out of bounds. His moves were just enough for Southold to get an opportunity here. It should be a Southold row as of right now. But a lot of chatter on the field. And it will be a Southold row. And it is Duffy to Lopez. He tries to cross it in. Palencia's got it. Palencia moving in the corner, getting pushed around, and the ball's kicked out. Southold sticks with it. Karsten heads it, and now Sepp got bodied pretty good. However, Southold is going to get a kick opportunity here. Or Pierson is going to. I don't get how that is, but you know, it's 4-0. Yep. All right, so now I don't know what, no idea what happened just now, but definitely not very sure what happened there, but Southold's gonna stick with it. Schill gets it to Walensky. Gets it over to Jack Sepnoski, who gets it to Walensky. Back to Palencia. Palencia to Duffy. Now boots it in. Lopez trying to get there. However, Pierson's defense back to get it, and the ball rolls out of bounds, so we're going to get a corner kick here. "12 minutes into the second half. Score is 4-0. Southold doubled what they had in the first half in just 6 minutes. Now, another opportunity for a goal here. Lopez with the ball, with the wind blowing towards the goal. Southold tries to get a head off. Their defense doing a good job. Pierson's defense doing a very good job of keeping the ball out of their goal. Duffy gets a kick off, and that's going to be a kick. That's somehow a foul on Duffy. So now Pierson is going to get a kick. Ball is going to be taken back by Southold. McCray makes a move. McCray is going to send the ball up the sideline for Lopez. Overshot him a little bit. And the ball is going to stay inbounds. Pierson moving with it. Pierson doing a pretty good job of possessing the ball ever since the last goal Southold scored. That was Johnny Lopez on the goal. Pierson gets it over to the wing. And now Karsten's got it. Keeps it in bounds. Ball goes off the head of a Pierson player. And we're quickly. It's deflected back. Pierson moving with the ball. Karsten and the rest of the defense putting up a complete wall. Karsten has put his head on the ball pretty well there. Now Palencia trying to win that ball back. Pierson sticks with it. McCray is going to get the kickoff, and the ball's rolling up the side. Ball's thrown in. And Jack Sepnoski attempted to get that ball up. Now Palencia gets it, and Palencia got to send Lopez here. He gets it over to Lopez. The ball is kicked out of bounds. However, Southold once again pushing in Pierson's territory. If this game is not out of reach already, another goal would certainly put it at that point. There's the throw in, and it does not touch anybody, so it will be a flip of possessions, and Pierson's going to get a goal kick. Goriello is going to take out Lopez on the substitution. Pierson's also going to sub a player in here. That kick headed by Kilcommons. Now Aguna over there. I was going to take a bounce off of Aguna's head, and it's going to roll out of bounds. So here's the kick. Number 15 is going to take the goal kick. Frederick's making noise. He's not got many opportunities for saves. For Southold, as a team, that's a good thing. Just one save attempt for Frederickson. He got it. That ball is going to roll out of bounds once again for a goal kick for Pierson. For Southold continuously putting pressure. Southold going to try and win this ball back. Pierson putting pressure on Southold's defense even more. Southold, a very good job of keeping this ball in Pierson territory. Now that ball is, now we got a call for something on the far side of the field. Apparently the ball went out of bounds there. Throw in, mishandled by Pierson. Goes to Lopez. Now Aguna is out there. Gets over to Goriello, who attempts to cross it in. However, it's deflected. Now Aguna moving in with it again. Aguna gets it to Lopez, who takes a shot. It's just wide. Well, Southold almost got a fifth one there. However, we're going to get another goal kick from Pierson. Goal kick taken back by Kilcommons. Southold maintaining good possession. Gets it over to Jack Sepnoski. He's going to push it, attempted to push it to McCray, it looked like. Now they're going to get that ball through the defense. However, Shell gets back and clears it almost out of bounds. McCray kept it inbounds. McCray seems to be tripped up on the far side of the field. Ball goes right back out of bounds. Throw in. Gonna roll back out. So we are going to get a throw in from Pierson. Jack Simnowski's out. Into the game is Altintoprak. Believe we had a change in positions there as Karsten's up at midfield. Altintoprak is back on defense. Karsten's first look as a midfielder, and he's not too bad at it. There's Duffy busting that one through the defense. Aguna's going to try and get over there. However, Pierson's goalie's going to scoop it up. He's going to roll it out to the closest guy. Number 15. Who swings it to number 10. Pierson putting it back in Southold territory. Southold's D, maintaining strong. McCray not allowing many opportunities to Pierson player. Crosses it in, and now on the far side of the field, Kilcommons, who miskicks it, however stays with it and prevents an opportunity for Pierson. There's going to be a call. So that's actually going to be a push on Southold. So here, Southold's going to set up a wall. The kick from number 10, crosses it, and Karsten heads it out. Now Aguna trying to get to it, overran the bounce. And a very nice touch by Altintoprak. Kilcommons moving up with it. His attempt to get it up the sideline is deflected. We are more than halfway through the second half. Duffy's throw is in now. Altintoprak gets it over to Palencia, who has a very nice touch. Gets it up the sideline over. I think he put it a little bit too far. So we are going to get a goal kick here for Pierson. Kick goes out by Pierson. Went up the sideline with it. Altintoprak's going to get back to it. That ball did go out on Pierson, so it will be Duffy's throw. Duffy going to take his time. Time has not been stopped much this half. This game has moved along pretty well. Only breaks are when Southold scored. Now both players go in to slide attempt that ball, and Palencia keeps it in bounds. Great ball skills, and Pierson's going to get back to it. Aguna gets to it. Makes a nice move. However, Pierson had 3 guys on the ball. They are able to get it out just for a bit. So here's Lopez's corner kick. Goes into that cluster of players. Altintoprak gets back to it. Ball rolls right back out of bounds. Ball is inbounds and popped up into the air by Altintoprak. Karsten with the head. Kilcommons puts a nice touch on it. Palencia back over. Pierson trying to stick with it. Lopez, a very nice touch to keep that ball in bounds. And Pierson just trying to find a way to score. Curiello gets over there and knocks to the far side of the field. Duffy keeps it inbounds, gets it to the wide open Kilcommons, who's now moving up the side with it. Number 2 comes in, puts a shoulder into him, and we are going to get a foul kick. Tinto Prack is going to take the kick. Tinto Prack goes a low liner. It's fielded by Aguno, but he just taps that ball out of bounds with the intention of passing it to Kilcommons. We are going to get a throw in here. Will be for Pierson. That throw in. Headed by Palencia, right back out of bounds. Number 10 of Pierson going to throw it in again. Pierson gets it to the corner. Palencia makes sure no ball comes even close to the goal. Southold's defense holding up very strong. Pierson's put a lot more defensive pressure on Southold this half, at least on Southold's half of the field. However, once the ball gets on Southold's half, they've done a very good job of not letting the ball get even close to the goal. That throw is going to just go out of bounds, and Fredericks is going to get a goal kick. Hasn't seen a lot of action today. However, as stated earlier, it's a very good thing for Southold. So here's Fredericks. Gets it over to Duffy. Duffy. And that ball goes off the face of Palencia and takes a bounce for Pierson. Number 2 going to try and put it through. However, Fredericks is there to scoop it up. This punt. They go to the right side of the field. Kilcommons attempts to keep it inbounds, and it goes off of the head of Kilcommons. And we'll roll out. Here's the throw for Pierson. Now Karsten sends Lopez up the sideline. Lopez gets to it. And across it. However, Pierson's goalie is over there to scoop it up. This punt, very good one. Tinto Prack to touch on it. Gets it over to Duffy. Pops it up in the air. Ball is misplayed. Kilcommons. As the ball swung out, Palencia gets over to it. Gets it to Kilcommons. Puts it to Duffy. Karsten and Freddie in the middle. Cray's over there to get it. Now that ball is going to take a odd roll. Southold sticking with it. The defense is just too good. Another ball out of bounds on Southold. As time is just running down. Now down to 12 minutes in this one. Seemed like a bit of a flop. I don't know how that was a foul, but here we got some. You have to A little bit of miscommunication between the ref and some players. So here we go. We're going to hit the kick and take a nice curve. And Southold's defense once again pushes that out, and it rolls out of bounds. So we have just 11 to play now. We got a substitution. McCray is out. Yo, Duffy goes to Palencia, who sticks with it. Altintoprak gets it to Shell, and Altintoprak runs right into number 6. That kick. Gonna get a shot off. Not quite. Fredericks goes and gets it. So, some opportunities for Fredericks late in this one. Like usual, nothing's getting through. That punt, it's a laser. We can carry that one a little bit. Now Gurriello on the side, far side of the field. Southold just moving the ball around as we are in the game's final 10 minutes. Pierson's gonna bring in another sub. Pierson throw. Fielded well by Pierson. The ball's going to make it out of bounds on the far side of the field. Pierson moving around. Now Altintoprak back to guard the ball. And he's just a brick wall. Nothing's getting through him. Keeps the ball in bounds. Now Pierson keeps it in bounds. Trying to make a play happen. Kel Commons pushes a player, and now he gets slid tackle. Kel Commons is having all that physicality. Got right up from that slide tackle. No problem. So Pierson trying to make something happen late in this one. Shell moving up with it. Shell trying to get some more pressure on the Pierson defense. Aguna almost came back and had that ball hot. And now Fredericks snags it. Gurriello on the move. Makes a move. He's slid tackle, and the ball goes out of bounds on the Pierson player. We have an injured Pierson player on the far side of the field, it seems. Throw in. Played by Palencia. Gurriello back. He's going to get it over to Kel Commons. Kel Commons makes a move. Kel Commons on the move. He's going to keep it inbounds, and Pierson is going to knock it out. So Southold is approaching the goal once again. been almost a half an hour since the last goal was scored in this game. All goals today belong to Southold. Here's Pierson's goalie. He's going to try and throw it out. He got a pretty good throw off into the wind. Ball's misplayed by number 2 of Pierson, number 6. Going to roll it out to defender who's just going to kick it out of bounds. So Duffy is going to come up and take a throw. And we are in the game's final 6 minutes. Here's Duffy. Palencia is over there to get a nice head on it. Now Southold is over there. Pierson trying to make something happen late in this one. Trying to at least get on the scoreboard. And now moving up the sideline, however, Gurriello is much too fast for number 21. Knocks it out of bounds. Here's the throw from number 10. It's play by number 21. Southold double teams him. Phil Commons and Palencia both at the ball at the same time. Schill is there to field it and get it out of there. Now Pierson continues to maintain possession, and now we might have a shot. The kick, and it is almost a goal. However, it somehow does not get in the goal. Very close to a goal for Pierson. Almost broke the shutout. However, they do not. Frederick's kick by Gurriello. It's back to it. Pierson trying to make something happen. 2 players go down. Southold trying to get it out. Number 6 sticks with it. Try and get a kick in, and now Fredericks just got slide tackled. However, number 11's a good sport. Made sure he was all right. Under 4 to play now. Fredericks is going to get the punt off. And that ball is going to bounce over the defense's head and goes right to the Pierson goalie. Ball's popped up straight into the air. Palencia put the nice head on it. Schill gets a touch. Pierson gets a touch. Pierson's done a good job of possessing the ball for the most part later in the second half. However, Southold's defense has held strong. Now Lopez trying to get to it. Pierson, however, sticking with it. That ball is delivered to the far side and rolled out of bounds, so we are going to get a Pierson throw. Pierson gonna get a front end. That ball's rolled way and out of bounds. Final 2 minutes of this game. Fredericks. His kick goes to Gurriello, and the ball takes a weird hop. Palencia goes in there. Gurriello goes in there. Ball seems to be being deflected around. Johnny Lopez back into the game. That ball is going to be kicked well past the defense. final 100 seconds. And Fredericks is going to get the punt off. That ball is rolling well down this field, and that ball is going to go out of bounds on Southold. Off the foot of Commons, I believe. So here, you're going to get a throw in for Pierson. And the throw goes to Palencia, who kicks it right back out of bounds as the clock winds down to the final 60 seconds. Throw, headed by Palencia. Puts that ball down near the corner. That kick taken by Commons, and the ball is punted out of bounds. So, now down to 30. We are going to get the game's final sub. Carson's going to come in for Shell. Duffy's throw goes to Commons. That takes a weird bounce. Pierson sticking with it. Palencia goes in there, gets his body on the ball, and Southold takes this one 4-0 from Pierson. Huge win on the home turf.